Good morning, beautiful humans. How's it going? It is 6 o'clock in the morning and I have not been up this early. I just woke up naturally at this time. I went to bed at about 11 last night. Slept really well. Now I've just been standing here, just doing a bit of sun gazing. It's rare these days that I'm up this early. It's even more rare that I'm up this early without an alarm. Also just as rare that I'm up this early feeling like I've had a great night's sleep and I've got energy. This is all 2 days after my fast now. Some of you are probably like, oh, you're still banging on about this whole fasting thing. Yeah, reaping the benefits right now. My sleep, that was the best night's sleep that I've had in such a long time. My dreams were super vivid. I hope you guys are doing well. Check this out. We're having 2 of our trees cut down in the back garden because they are not very well. Luckily this big beautiful oak tree is staying, but the sun usually comes through. You can just see here, sunlight pops through here. And so I'm going to sit on my meditation. Oh yeah, I'm feeling good today. Do some very basic chilled breath work in the morning, and I just breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth, usually just 10-20 rounds, and then hold my breath, and then hold my breath a little bit more, and then when it starts to get uncomfortable I hold it a little bit more and I feel the pressure building up, and then I slowly try do a long breath out, calm my whole nervous system down. So I'll do a few rounds of that. Yeah, and some nice shoulder opening stretches and just trying to wake my body up really. And the best way definitely to do that, one of the best ways, is to get in the direct sunlight, and then it's activating my hormones to tell my body that it's the beginning of the day. Just getting your body in sunlight first thing in the morning will help get your body into a good sleep cycle. That's definitely something that I'm working on at the moment, is getting back into a good pattern of deep, restful sleep. It's funny how we make these things a priority when we really need them to become a priority. I definitely go through phases of doing these healthy morning routines, and of course it adapts and changes a little bit according to what time of year it is, where I'm staying in the world, but mostly it adapts according to my commitment my commitment to my health and my productivity and my life, really. The more committed I am to living the life that I want to live, the more ready I am to sacrifice that warm duvet first thing in the morning and get up and do the hard thing. But I'm very motivated at the moment. I've got this new sense of motivation. I feel like I've got my drive back, and my tendency and my pattern is to get my drive back and just go, whoa, and then freak out or get tired, or it gets all too much and I try and do too much at once, and then I go fuck, and I apply the brakes, and I'm like and then I'll go back into like a bit of a almost self-destructive pattern, and then I'll get fed up of my own bullshit, and then I'll come back into prioritizing my health and my life, and I'll be like, oh, I remember how good it feels to feel good. And then this time I'm going to try and go and find the middle way and be steady and consistent with it, instead of I don't know if you guys can relate to that. I'm not exactly sure what's on the cards for today. I've got to book flights to Portugal. I'll tell you more about that in a minute. I want to swim in the sea. Yesterday I had a really, really deep therapy session. It was incredible, but my body wants to get in the sea. I'm a water baby. I like to jump in the ocean. I think I might go and get the kettlebell and swing it around a little bit, because I feel like I could definitely get some exercise in today as well. feeling like my strength is a little bit lower after my fast. Just want to bring that back up again gradually. And I'm not a kettlebell expert. I just like it because it very quickly kickstarts my system. I don't have to swing the kettlebell around very much to get that these days, or get all the benefits from just doing like quite a short and intense workout. Pumps me full of all the right hormones and endorphins, and so that's definitely been part of my morning routine when I've been disciplined enough to actually do it, because it's painful. And yeah, like I've been saying, I'm learning to intentionally put myself in a state of discomfort that I know is healthy for me, but it's also healthy for my mind. Building up that warrior strength with my internal warrior who has been slacking. I've let my warrior slack off, and so my discipline has declined. I think exercise, especially for me, will always be a really good way of like getting my warrior back online, you know? Oh, but I'm lean after my fast. Where are my lats gone? I used to have kayaking lats that came out to my f***ing elbows. They're gone. But if you don't have a kettlebell, do you know what? Try doing 100 squats just with your body weight first thing in the morning. So this is your motivation, should you need it, to go do some exercise. It feels great. Good morning, mother dearest.
Good morning.
I mean, grand rising. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Feeling a little bit sleepy at the moment, but I'll be better after my swim.
Yeah, we're going for a swim in the sea. Hi. You're free to pee wherever you want. Look at the beautiful clouds and the light coming through there. You ready?
Ready.
Oh, that's the best. I'm a very happy Pisces right now. Yeah. That's better. That's better. That's better, isn't it, Mum?
Much better.
I never regret a sea swim.
19 degrees in there today.
Yeah, that 19 degrees C, like Mediterranean. Actually, such a cool job, but it's quite interesting working as a tree surgeon. Dangerous game, isn't it, Mum? This is a dangerous game. Whoa! Whoa, nicely done, lads. That was wild. That was cool, wasn't it? Alright, you know what time it is. It's juicing time. Just got a bit of a hodgepodge of leftover veggies and stuff. Got some celery, organic celery, cucumber, fennel, really nice in the juice, organic carrots and organic apples. Sure you don't want to taste that? It's a good one, isn't it? The ultimate toy. What do you say, Dad? Yeah. Let's get it. I mean, we're not getting it. Not bad price, man. 50 grand. It's got a table. I think this is so gangster. Look at this boat. If I live by the sea, which I will, I've got to get one like this. I'll probably start off with something much smaller and second-hand. I want one of these. This is my manifestation game. It needs to be stronger. You can imagine me piloting one of these, ganging around with like going spearfishing off the coast of Cape Town. Hi. Good girl. Yeah. So happy. Alfie's on the lookout for kids' lunch boxes to go and raid. It's been known for him to snatch a mince pie out of a child's fist. Portugal next month, and the reason I want to mention this is because obviously I'm going to vlog the thing and I'm very excited about it, and I haven't been traveling for a while and I haven't been to Portugal in ages, and I love Portugal. I'm going to the south. I'm actually flying into Faro? But the reason I'm going to Portugal is because I'm going to do some men's work. It's a men's work retreat, a masculine alchemy retreat with an organization called Sacred Sons, who some of you might remember I did some work with about 3 years ago, and it was a hugely accelerated transformational experience on my healing journey. So this is a message to my brothers. If you are in Portugal or in Europe, or you feel like you are interested in doing some deep masculine alchemy work with Sacred Sons, it changed my life forever. That's why I'm going back now. I cannot explain with words the transformation that I experienced doing men's work. From the 18th to the 21st of August in the south of Portugal. If you can't come to that for whatever reason, but you are interested in men's work, just follow Sacred Sons on Instagram. Their content is powerful. Check out their podcast, one of my favorite podcasts. They've done like 100 episodes now, and I was a guest on their 5th episode, and they were a guest on my podcast as well. So go and listen to that if you want to hear the beginning of my story. I did a podcast just after my first round of men's work. I will link that actually in the description as well. If you're interested at all in just understanding what men's work is, that's a really good place to start the podcast. Check that out. I will link it below. Oh, I'm so fucking excited because I know that some of you are watching this and you're feeling the call. If you're feeling that call, follow Sacred Sons on Instagram, check out their podcast, go on their website and have a little look at their European tour that they're doing. And if you're stateside, they've got stuff going on all over the country, all over the place, all of the time. They're really blowing up. So shout out to Sacred Sons. I will see you guys there in Portugal. I'm going to vlog it. You're like, what is masculine alchemy? What is men's work? Go and check out the podcast. Basically, they explain it perfectly. My sister's out there. If you know a brother, and I know you know brothers who could really use some men's work, point them in the direction of this video, point them in the direction of Sacred Sons, send them the podcast that I've done. There is going to be a lot more to come over the years on this channel and with me in men's work. And my brothers, if you've got any questions for me about men's work, hit me up in the direct messages on Instagram or leave a comment down below. If I can help you, I will. If you feel the call, let's fucking go. It's pretty much done, guys. Look at this. 2 huge oak trees. They've carved out these little seats for us. Okay, so we got here roughly 1, 2, 3, 4. So about 70 rings. I'm suit shopping right now. I'm going to Louis and Raya's wedding this weekend, and I cannot wait to see them. So many wonderful people are going to be there. Steve's also going to be there. Is that a vibe?
Yeah, it looks
Got a
smart.
white shirt on underneath it.
They actually, you could probably get away with those with smart shoes.
Got burgers for dinner tonight. I managed to find these sourdough brioche buns. I also got some of this flame roasted tomato chutney. Excuse me, madam.
Oh.
I'm trying to do the car door opening sequence. Oh, that's some gourmet burgers. Right, what else we got over here? We've got some cheddar going on, getting toasted.
Oh wow, that's good relish.
Good relish.
Oh. 3 minutes to go.
Yeah.
This is such good cheese.
Homemade burger I've ever put in my mouth. Definitely didn't need 2, so I'm going to save this one for lunch. This fancy inside bit. Pretty cool. So yeah, this weekend I'm going to Louis and Raya's UK wedding. I know they had their main wedding in Costa Rica, but they're having another one for their UK peeps, and I'm so happy that I'm still here. I was really meant to be back in Cape Town by now, and I was getting a little bit frustrated because I couldn't fly back because the flights are so expensive. So here I am, and now it all makes perfect sense. So really excited to have a proper catch up with Steve and Alexia and their baby Steve's had a baby. I'm sending you all so much love and always so grateful for you choosing to spend your time with me. I do not take that for granted. I do not. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video. In the meantime, remember to work hard, be nice to people, and stay free. I love you guys. Goodbye.